Who is the favorite to win the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight? Will it be Kevin Owens? Will it be Dean Ambrose? Or will it be Alberto Del Rio? Let's talk about it. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, continuing to keep you up to date on everything that filters through regarding Money in the Bank 2016 tonight live on the WWE Network. Man, we got news on a possible spoiler for tonight's ladder match to crown Mr. Money in the Bank 2016. Sources noted on Thursday that creative seemed to be going back and forth on a lot of things. AJ Styles and John Cena, and the ending that they're trying to come up with for that match, deciding between a clean victory for AJ Styles or one that would come as a result of an interference due to a possible Finn Balor debut. But it's the third of the marquee matches that appears to be the topic of most significant discussion and change for Sunday. Dating all the way back to May, when Money in the Bank qualifying matches began, Kevin Owens emerged as the heavy favorite to walk out of Las Vegas with the coveted briefcase. And though he's still considered one of the favorites, the company may have surpassed him as the superstar to climb the ladder and win the Money in the Bank. According to several sources that are now reporting, there is a new favorite to win Money in the Bank briefcase this year. Dean Ambrose. A major wild card will be whether the WWE actually pulls the trigger on adding a mystery seventh man, which I did a video on earlier today. I'll link you down below in the description and an annotation on the screen right in front of you if you guys missed that video. It's been Owens and Ambrose distancing themselves from Cesaro, Zayn, Jericho, and Alberto Del Rio. One man who you guys constantly come to me with all weekend long saying that you think Del Rio is going to be the one to take the Money in the Bank. But it's easy to examine why Dean Ambrose has pretty much reemerged as the favorite. Ambrose and Reigns and Rollins were all in the same ring for a compelling Ambrose Asylum on Monday Night Raw. Fans have been clamoring for a triple threat match featuring the former members of the Shield ever since the faction broke up 2 years ago, and now this has become a dream match for many, and the reality of that pretty much was realized on Monday Night Raw, that WWE could potentially go down this road. And it now appears that putting that match together sooner rather than later has gained enough steam to the point that Ambrose could further set the wheels in motion by winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. The consensus behind an Owens win is that a heel is better suited to be booked with the briefcase, and when reports first emerged that Kevin Owens was in line to win it, the writing team already had a plethora of creative plans for Owens with the Money in the Bank briefcase. But a Shield triple threat match might have overtaken Owens with the case on the priority list. The WWE brand split cast an enormous cloud of uncertainty over the direction things may go over the next month. If a Shield championship match is now penciled in to headline SummerSlam, where they go next month with Battleground, who knows? Things won't be entirely clear until the draft takes place, but the Money in the Bank will certainly provide some direction with everything after tonight. So, it's going to be very interesting, man. I don't think anybody else is going to factor into this, okay? The only other possibility would be Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, and the only other possibility in this match I could see is a Del Rio, but I don't think the WWE is going to be that stupid and ignorant to give the briefcase to Del Rio, who has been deemed unimportant since his return to the WWE. He has done absolutely nothing. He won the United States Championship. He got placed in the League of Nations. He didn't do anything at all of importance in his second stint with the WWE. Sami Zayn, I love Sami Zayn to death, but I don't think it's his time. Cesaro has been great. I don't think it's his time right now to be in that main event spot. Jericho, he's great. He's a veteran. He knows what to do. He's been back, and he's been fantastic in his return, but I don't think he's going to be catapulted to that level. It's either Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens. Del Rio, I don't think is going to factor into this, just based on the sheer stupidity that it would fucking be if he did win Money in the Bank. Now, a seventh man, it could be a Bray Wyatt, it could be a Randy Orton, it could be anybody, man. It could be one of the old school veterans that WWE brings in just to add depth to the match and a nice surprise for everybody in attendance and watching at home. That could be, it could be one of those guys like RVD, Shelton Benjamin, that returns for a little bit and adds some type of excitement to the match. They're not going to win it, but they're there just to add excitement and get the match over even more so. But Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose, let's talk about these two guys. I think it's most logical to have Dean Ambrose win it. I was going back and forth myself on this, Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. I finally decided on Dean Ambrose. I think the aura and I think the whole idea of a Shield triple threat match is what WWE really needs to do. I mean, this has been talked about for fucking months, even before 2016. This has been talked about. You know, when Rollins was healthy, before he got hurt, when Ambrose was getting hot, and Reigns was just coming into being that guy in the WWE, everybody talked about a potential Shield triple threat match. Back during the Survivor Series, when it was Reigns and Ambrose, you know, everybody talked about this. And it's something that literally everybody wants to see, me included. I think that would be the most intriguing. Now, some of you have said, JD, that makes too much sense, and WWE typically doesn't do things that make too much sense. I understand that, and I fully agree, but if WWE wants to make SummerSlam, which is now a 4-hour show, the most important SummerSlam of all time, the biggest SummerSlam of all time, what better way to do that than a Shield triple threat match? If it doesn't happen at SummerSlam, I would love to see it happen at WrestleMania. That match between those three guys could literally headline any big pay-per-view. Marquee main event for WWE. There's no question. And I think that would be fantastic. You have so much to play around with there. Will Reigns go heel? Will Ambrose go heel? Will Rollins turn face? Who's going to be the fan favorite? What's going to happen? Is Reigns going to come out of this the champion? Is Dean Ambrose finally going to get what he deserves? Is he going to finally be WWE champion? I love everything that match brings to the table, literally. Kevin Owens, on the other hand, he's been great. He's been the best heel on the main roster. You know, besides Samoa Joe, there's no better heel in the WWE at all than Kevin Owens. This guy has been absolutely amazing. 1 year ago, he was fighting John Cena. He beat John Cena in his debut pay-per-view match, and that was it for Kevin Owens. He went on to do bigger and better things. He's been the Intercontinental Champion. You know, he's been in the main event. He's just been an important factor to what WWE is. Kevin Owens could win it. It's Father's Day. You know, Kevin Owens is a family man. WWE could give him the rub and give him the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he can celebrate Father's Day by winning the coveted briefcase and have a WWE Championship match whenever he wants. The same thing could be said for Titus O'Neil, Mr. Fatherly figure over there. I'm afraid, and some of you guys brought this to my attention, JD, it is Father's Day. WWE could take the belt off Rusev and feel sympathy for Titus O'Neil and give him the United States Championship. They could do the same thing with Kevin Owens. Remember, they gave Curtis Axel the Intercontinental Championship on his father's birthday at Money in the Bank a few years ago. It's not impossible for WWE to do something like that. So I could certainly see that scenario happening as well, but forget Father's Day. It's a one-day thing. It's 1 day out of the year to make him feel important. Yes, Kevin Owens deserves it. His work ethic has fucking certainly proved that, but in the long-term planning, in the grand scheme of things, what is better? Kevin Owens, which you know he's eventually going to get a title shot anyway because he certainly deserves it, and he's worked his ass off, and he's definitely going to be a WWE champion before all is said and done, or do you want an intriguing, big-time, main event storyline going into the summer with the Shield, man? That, you know, you didn't give us the Shield versus the Bullet Club. So WWE passed on that, which was a fucking unbelievable idea, angle, and storyline that could have been. Now WWE has the idea and the possibility of having all three guys of the Shield formally go at it for the WWE Championship. Once brothers, now hating each other for the right to be WWE Champion. Man, it's a story that writes itself. Why they wouldn't do that is crazy to me. So Dean Ambrose right now, the odds-on favorite to win according to sources. I don't know what's going on. Another thing about Kevin Owens, he's the favorite over in Las Vegas with the bookies and the betting odds. WWE typically doesn't like to go with who is most popular and who is trending with the bookies. So if Kevin Owens is leading the charge there and is the odds-on favorite, WWE might throw a wrench into those gears and pretty much say, you know what, screw you guys. We're going with somebody else that you didn't think was going to win it. You know, nobody had Dean Ambrose. We'll give it to Dean Ambrose. WWE likes to do those types of things, so keep in mind about that as well. But Dean Ambrose, according to sources, right now is the favorite to win it. It's either Ambrose or Owens. Let me know who you guys got, and if you do, and if you're knowledgeable about the product, WrestleRumble.com to get your picks in and predictions in to win $1,000 cash tonight. I'll be doing it, and I'm going with Dean Ambrose, man. That's all for the news and rumors right now. If I hear anything else regarding Money in the Bank, I will certainly keep you guys updated all day long right here on my channel. If you missed Off the Script and anything else I did all weekend long, annotations in the video and links in the description, man. Thank you guys so much, and I'll be back later today with more news and rumors on Money in the Bank. Hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys later today with more shit, man. Thank you guys for watching.